This morning I am feeling absolutely vindicated, and you want to know why? When I was a senior in high school, all I ever wanted to be was a writer. I took every single English class I could get my hands on, so I did dual enrollment, a college level one, and I did AP. I didn't have to do both, but I wanted to because I loved reading and I loved writing. And I was going to write the next great American novel. Then my AP English teacher decided to make me her personal target for all of her rage and whatever had not worked out for her in her life. But at 18, I didn't know that. So when you do AP English, you have to do things called timed writes to prepare for the AP exam. You have a prompt, you have a time period, and you do it. And I had been open. I was excited when I started taking her class. I was like, I want to be a writer. I want to, write a great book one day. And I truly believe that she heard that and she went, we'll see about that. Because she went on to fail me on every single timed write we had. Mind you, I had always been the top English student in every class I took in high school and in middle school. I was known at school as the writer. But every time she'd hand me back one of those timed writes, it would be covered in red and it would say fail. Every time I turned in a paper outside of that, red, C's, D's, grades I had never received before in my life. And it killed me. I went to her class after school one day and I was like, what can I do to get my grades up? I want to be a writer. This is bad. And she was like, you might not be a writer. She truly crushed my dream. I went to college. I was going to be an English major. Didn't think I had what it took and became a comms major instead. She truly made me doubt myself so much that I changed my entire life path. But here's the funny thing. That AP exam that she failed me for every single practice timed write, I got a 5, which is the highest score that you can get on it. I was 1 point away from a perfect score on the writing section of the SAT. But I digress. So anyway, here's where the vindication comes in. I am now an adult who does writing for a living. I work in communications and I write things every single day. I graduated #1 in my communications major at my college. Here's my award. My writings ended up in the Washington Post before. And this morning, I, for some reason, just had this urge to go look her up on Facebook. And she is still in the small town I grew up in teaching English. And there's nothing wrong with being a teacher. I want to be very clear about that. But probably teaching English and crushing children's dreams still. And her most recent Facebook post included the wrong version of your. She used the wrong your. She used a contraction where she should have used a possessive. Anyway, this is your weekly reminder that bullies bully you because there's something missing in their lives and they see a light in you that they want to dim. And if there's somebody like this in your life who is purposefully seeking you out to crush your dreams, just think about this story and remember all the good that's to come in your life. Someday I'll be living in a big old city and all you're ever gonna be is mean.